everyone, it's PixelParadise here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in The Sims 4 doing a speed build, and I just want to start this off by saying that this house literally took me 2 full days to build and landscape, and I don't really know why. Like, the house itself is really, it's like a small house, and you know, the landscaping is pretty basic, honestly, but for some reason it took me a really long time to do this. But anyway, this house is a 2-bedroom 1-bathroom home, and it has an open floor plan when it comes to like the kitchen, dining room, and living room area, and it also has a basement which serves as kind of like a utility room. So you guys are going to notice that I actually skipped a bunch of the landscaping because I think that's what took me so long. So all of this that you're seeing now, it changes. Some of it stays the same, but for the most part, it all changes. I really liked this little fence area, not to like get on a tangent or anything, but I really liked that little fence area where it like leads into the backyard, but for some reason I was having such a hard time with the little fence thing going up to the house because it was on like a different level, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, it was definitely interesting trying to do the landscaping, and like I said, most of it changes and you guys will see that at the end of the video anyway. But I think one of my complaints, I guess, I don't really like to complain, at least not like on YouTube, about The Sims, but I just wish that we had mulch like we had in The Sims 3 as like a terrain paint, because I just feel like having just dirt kind of looks weird. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I don't really care for the dirt look. I'd rather have it look like mulch. And I know that they have like the one terrain paint that is like playground mulch looking stuff, but who really wants that in their mulch beds? You know what I mean? Anyway, back to talking about the house. So I was using a lot of like the debug items, which was so much fun. Like, I had so much fun, and I just felt very creative. So like there I'm using, I don't even know what those are, but I used them for like shutters on the front windows, which, by the way, those windows change as well. Maybe that's why this house took me so long, was because I was being so indecisive. So indecisive. It was crazy. See, there I'm changing all the windows. But I did have a lot of fun just using creativity, and I wanted to let you guys know I did put a curved pool in the backyard, and you guys will see how I did it. It was a very tedious job, and I actually found the idea from a creator on YouTube. Their name is Marmalade, and they showed like a tutorial on how to do a curved pool, and when I first saw it I was like, honey, you have way too much time on your hands. And then I did it. So I was like, yeah, I guess I have too much time on my hands as well. So it turned out really cute though. I really liked the backyard. It's like a very, I don't know, I just really like how it's kind of serene, I guess you could say. So here I am working very, very hard on this pool in the backyard, and basically I used a bunch of the debug planks and sized them up 2 times and then put them in the shape that I wanted the pool, and then I went in later with the pool, the actual pool tool. I'm rhyming. Rhyming should be a crime, right? But then I went in with the pool tool, and from there I made the pool like go underneath the planks, if that makes sense. You guys will see it here in a minute. But yeah, it was very tedious, but it does work perfectly fine. I did play test it. I play tested the whole house to make sure that everything still worked for you guys, and the pool does work. The pool ladder, and then there's also like one of the diving boards that also works. Also, I just wanted to say really quickly, I really hope that things are going well for you guys right now. I know that this is a very difficult time for the entire world, and I just really hope that that you're safe and that you are staying healthy as can be during this time, and that everything is just going well, and that you guys that this whole situation will be over soon so that we can move on with normal life. That is the goal, at least. So, back to the house. I don't want to like stay on that too long. I just don't want to be negative or anything here on my channel, and I feel like this is a place where we can like escape from, reality, which is kind of weird to say. But yeah, so anyway, on to the living room. That is where we're at now. And I had this really crazy idea to use these little pillar things from the debug menu and kind of use it as like a frame for the TV. I don't know. I really like how it turned out though. I think it's super cute. And then I also used like the wall thing, like they have walls in there, and it just kind of looks like a nice little built-in I don't really know what you would call that, but it just looks like a built-in area. And I think it turned out really cute. Now, it is a little bit on the glitchy side just because the two walls had to be overlaid. So they're kind of like, you'll see every so often they kind of like glitch a little bit. But it's really not that big of a deal, and I still think it's super cute. So here we are in the kitchen, which is a pretty simple kitchen. I feel like my kitchens are pretty much always the same, which I really feel like I need to start branching out a little bit more when it comes to stuff like this, but anyway. Also, I was trying to figure out what kind of like wallpaper to put behind the TV, and I finally ended up going with like a plaster type of thing. So I think it turned out really nicely. So I did want to add really quickly in here that I am actually working on a save file, and this house will be one of the houses that will be in there, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep it in Newcrest where I built it or if I'm going to move it to a different town. I kind of want to put it in Brindleton Bay, but I'm not really sure, so let me know what you guys think as far as all of that goes. But moving on back to the house, curtains were a nightmare trying to find curtains that actually looked good and fit those windows. I just wish that they would change them so that like one curtain fits all type of thing. I don't even know how they would do that, but honestly, curtains are a nightmare in The Sims. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. And then I also just went ahead and did a small little bathroom. It's pretty basic, nothing exciting in there. It has like the bathtub shower combo, and then just a toilet, sink, the necessities for a bathroom. Sorry, I like started to choke when I was saying bathroom. But anyway, in that little hallway area, I just added a nice little picture with a little nightstand looking thing. And then I also put these little night lights around because I don't know about you guys, but I personally have night lights all throughout my house because when I go to the bathroom when it's dark out, then I have them there, And then this is the parents' bedroom. It's a pretty basic bedroom, and I did end up changing the wall art later on, and I actually used some art from the gallery. So if you guys don't know, you can actually download rooms where people have had their Sims create their own like custom paintings, if you will. So it looks like custom content, but it's not, which I think is a brilliant idea, and they definitely learned how to cheat the system. So if you do decide to download this house, which by the way you can do that by going to the gallery and searching hashtag PixelParadise, or by going to Emily the Great 11, and you can download it from there. But if you do download this house, all the paintings and stuff will still be there, but just make sure that you have the move objects cheat on, because otherwise like it's not going to keep everything placed where I placed it, if that makes sense. So like you probably wouldn't have the curved pool without the move objects cheat on. Anyway, back to the build. So this, I wanted to make a room for like a little girl. I don't know why. I just really love decorating like really girly bedrooms. Maybe it's because I'm pretty girly. But this is like a dream bedroom that I've always wanted kind of thing. It's super cute and very colorful. I just love all the pink and everything. So of course you can always change this room if you don't want it to be girly. It could be like a teenager's room, it could be a boy's room, it could be a guest room, it could be an office. You can make it whatever you want. But for this build, I thought that it was super cute to have just a little girl's room. And yeah. So then I forget. Oh, the dining room. So usually I do the dining room while I'm out and about in that area. But for some reason I didn't. And so yeah, it's just randomly in there, but it's a really cute little dining room, nothing too special, just a little table with 4 chairs. And then I was kind of trying to just fill up some empty space in the area, try to make it a little more lived in, I guess you could say. So here's where I'm adding in those like the paintings that I was talking about. And then I changed the flooring in the kitchen, and then this is the basement area, which is kind of like a laundry room, utility room type of thing. I think it's cute. It's pretty much, well, I mean, as cute as a basement laundry room utility room can be, I guess. It's just very small and really only has one purpose, and that is to do laundry. So there is that. I don't remember if I've said this already or not, but I typically don't put basements in my houses. I don't know why, but I always kind of just forget about them. It's kind of weird, but anyway, back to outside. So you guys can see now the actual landscaping. Oh man, it took me a very long time. Way too much time, and I don't really like to admit how much time it actually took me. So yeah, I just wanted to make it a really cute little area. Like maybe this family they like love being outside and they spend most of their time outdoors. And maybe like the mom or dad is a gardener and they just really like to take care of their flower beds and stuff. So I thought that that was a really cute idea. And then I was trying to figure out a way to like separate the stone pathway type of thing from an actual yard for like the child to play in. And at first I put that little fence there, but eventually I went back in and I just put like a gravel terrain paint around instead, just because I felt like it looked more natural that way. So you guys can see that I'm doing that here. And then I am adding more flower beds and everything. I just wanted to fill up the space. I felt like it was too empty, like there was too much just empty grass. So then I also went around the outside of the fence and I added some small trees, so little patches of like those flower things. And then I also extended this flower bed around the whole garage, because I felt like it was kind of awkward for it to just end there. And then the front yard. This is where I was like, okay, this does not look, it just looks so empty and like not natural. So I actually go in with like these little stone things that are from the debug items, like the debug menu, and I love how this turned out. It looks so good. It looks like a real sidewalk type of thing. But I had so much fun building this house, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little speed build. We are getting ready to head into the screenshots now, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on more videos like this in the future. And I will see you all in my next video. Enjoy the screenshots!